are very happy and proud to announce and present the newest show we have developed and produced called Tropicana.
We are taking it into another direction now with a set and with the lighting and the technology that has never been seen before in an ice show of this style. Hello, and welcome to the making of the Holiday on Ice production, Tropicana.
Welcome to this production meeting on the 11th of May. We have quite an agenda today because we have to come to final decisions to move on with the whole process. So we will have a website where we can put all the information on.
There are recordings that need to be done for the content of the screen, of the skaters in the show. Because if we want to have that prism look of having 20 people coming one way, 20 people going the other way, and we're going to have to video the entire position from backwards in order to have it be on the projection. So
the thing with this show is, I think the difference is that we have almost all the tracks are needed to be have a good lead voice.
Yes, casting is going very well, I must say. We have all of our 8 principals on board. And of the 16 ensemble girls, we have already 14. And we're looking for 2 more girls and about 6 ensemble boys.
Yes.
So I'm quite happy with that.
Yes. Everything is you know, we are going into a new adventure. You know, it's a prototype that we're going to make, and we will meet a lot of problems.
Good morning. We are looking at our casting sheets to make sure that what we have on paper correlates with the skaters that we have on the ice. And it's really nice, having only seen YouTube clips and DVDs, to see them live. So we get a real flavor of what we expect from them.
Today's the first day of Tropicana rehearsals, which is fantastic, and it's a great day to see all the skaters live and in person and to get our show rolling. Now today it's step up to the plate. Are you able to hit a home run or not? And so there's been a few that we've seen rise to the occasion who are just the same as their YouTube clips, and they're beautiful to watch, and there's some that I'm going, that's interesting.
It's like Mark says, it's the consistency. Obviously, when you can edit your clips and you can make yourself look fantastic, but it's being able to do it every day. And we have to also look at the people who can do it not just one show, but 3 times on a Saturday and twice on a Sunday, and it's a lot to ask.
So girl goes, girl goes, girl goes, girl goes. Boy block. Young ladies have exited to come back with hula hoops. Da-na-na-na, na-na-na-na-na-na.
Sometimes for the new skaters, it's best to, even if they're brilliant, to leave them alone and give them 6 months in the show before you start adding to their tasks.
We are just making a nice recording of the new show of the next Holiday on Ice production. It's based on music from Barry Manilow.
It's always exciting for me because, having worked with Maurice on the original ideas and looking at paperwork of what we would like it to sound like, now I get to hear his vision and his version come to life, literally, with the musicians.
Yeah, the mechanics of working with an orchestra, there's always too many things in my head to explain to the orchestra, but there are also quite detailed stuff, like how to do the bowing and all that stuff, that I just better leave to the first violin player. Ja, wat ik bedoel is gewoon, het is precies onder die vierde tel onderdeel in. Digger down.
Moet ik zeggen, een beetje iets netter, zeg maar. Het is nu een beetje...
Het is iets te ruw allemaal, ja, oké. And he just translates actually what I want. And in the meantime, I just can do my stuff and also do the communication with Paul. Paul is one of the very best engineers, I have to say, in Holland. His studio work is fantastic. This is actually his studio. And yeah, it's very important that we are on the same track, on the same level. When we work, we listen, we're very concentrated, and we make sure that every detail is in the right place. In the 70s, I was young, and I bought all the recordings of Barry Manilow actually, and I played all his recordings with him at the piano. So actually, it's a secret, but not anymore. I mean, Barry Manilow was teaching me how to play the piano. I mean, everyone knows Copacabana, and of course, it's a great first act finale. But there's much more in his music than just Mandy and Copacabana, and that's what we are discovering right now. There's one song he just wrote in a later stage of his career, and it's called Where You Go. And every time I just hear it, and it just comes along, it's incredibly moving. And for me so far, so we're still in the middle of the process, that for me is the key piece.
When it starts, take my hand, and whether it's through hell.
You know, the week of recordings is usually very much like it is today. People come in, they're excited to get in front of their microphones with their instruments, and I think at the end of the tour, the audience hear that. This is our first official day. We're going to have a great time from now on.
Big toast to you skaters, who has to make it all real. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. Rehearsals are going to be fun, but tough and long at the same time. So the most exciting thing is going to be opening night, when I actually just get out there, and probably the end of opening night is going to be the most exciting, when we all did it and we got through it and made it, and we'll see what's after that.
I was working this summer with a great lady named Karen Kresge, who's done choreography for Holiday on Ice, and she recommended me to Robin, and it started rolling from there. And then I got an email and spoke with Robin and got really excited about the project and signed on. I know very little about my character. We're just starting to get going now, but I know that I end in a really spicy number. Lots of shaking and sexy, so I'm excited about it.
This is actually my third show, which is great. This one is more playful. We have a lot of cute things for children, you know, like the toy shop. And it's always a pleasure for me to do this kind of costumes, because it's fun I always do sexy and elegant things, and it's a nice break for me to do fun stuff too, humorous.
Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby!
So, as a trial fitting,
Okay.
Can you lift your arms up? Can you go give me a hug? Oh, absolutely.
Right now we are at the Ile Saint-Louis. It's one of the two islands that we have in Paris that are sitting right in the middle of the River Seine. And this is one of my very favorite spots here because it's usually nice and quiet. Just come here to relax and unwind and just start thinking and kind of tripping, you know, and think about projects and what, you know, and let your mind go, you know. It's really nice, you know. It's nice and peaceful and quiet. So this is actually the third show that Robin and I are working together. Robin came to see at the time I just had opened the Lido on the Champs-Élysées, and he came to see the show and he loved the costumes, and this is how we got in touch. That's how he got in touch with me, and that was our first show together, and this is our third one now. And I just really love working with him because I know what he wants, and he knows what I can give him, and it's a great cooperation. So that's absolutely wonderful. Yeah. We are arriving at Caraco, which is one of the houses that is working on the show. We have actually 3 houses, but we split the work between 3 houses because of the amount of costumes. And this is one of the top costume houses in Paris. And they are specialized, they do haute couture, they do theater, they are very versatile, and they do an excellent job. They take great pride in what they're doing, and it's always a pleasure to work with them. As you can see, this is Atelier Caraco Canezou right here. It's really quaint here, it's nice, and it's typical Paris, people having dinner over there. I mean lunch, sorry. And here we are. So we at Caraco's, and we're going to go upstairs and check on the costumes, and as you can see, it's on different levels. Hey, wow, that looks great, eh? Great job on the painting, eh? Wow. First time I see this, so I'm really excited about it. It looks just like the drawing. This is one of the showgirl costumes, and it has a little surprise, and so I can't wait to see. But as you can see on the drawing, on the basic drawing, you get exactly. This is just a photocopy, but we get exactly the same. What we have on paper, we have in reality, which is very important to me. The face is not painted yet. This is not the right fabric yet. And this is a different color, but the whole face will be painted, made up with eyelashes and red lips, white teeth, a big smile, big grin. And it's gonna be one of those gimmicky costume, which is, you know, the audience loves it.
The songs that they're going to sing, apart from the fact that it's quite tricky musically, and they can do that, but apart from that, it's so important that they act through the songs. It's mooi, hè?
Well, 8 years ago, I sang the number Woman. I'm a woman, but I was a kid still. So Now I'm a woman, I'm pregnant, I have 2 kids already. So I think I could give more feeling in it.
I can wash up 44 pair of socks and have them out hanging on the line. I can scoop up a great big dipper full of lard from the dripping scan. Throw it in the scale, go out, do my shopping, be back before it melts in the pan. Cause I'm a woman, W-O-M-A. I'll say it again.
Well, I know Maurice from Miss Saigon in Holland. He's very inspiring. He's somebody who works with passion, and not with his head, but with his heart. And I love people who work with passion.
When will our eyes meet? When can I touch you? When will this strong yearning end?
Very Manilow and his songs, yes, they have really a special meaning now, because I thought they were simple. I thought, oh, let's sing Oh Copa, or sing Mandy, but they are very, very difficult songs. The lyrics are not that difficult, it's where you breathe.
With you there's a heaven, so earth ain't so bad. And tell me, when will our eyes meet? When can I touch you?
Today we are getting the screen together, we're getting costumes together and running the show, getting ready for our opening. We saw a preview of the video and we're really excited to start incorporating it in to the show because it's been some amazing work done. And the green screen was a very cool experience, so we're ready to see how that all fits together. It was kind of a last minute thing. I came in, I wasn't sure how it was going to work. They took a video of my program, which is Woman, and I think they're going to show my silhouette in the background as I do some of my moves on the ice that will be actually matching on the screen. So, very exciting.
If you come to me hicksed up, you know I'm gonna break the spell. If you come to me hungry, you know I'm gonna fill you full of grit. If it's loving you,
I've had a really lovely experience making it my skating style. Usually as a female figure skater, they have you doing these very pretty soft numbers, and it's been absolutely exciting and to break out of that shell and get to shake a little bit more and to be a little bit more aggressive on the ice. Everything's going to be done and everything's going to be top-notch, I guarantee it. Robin is a class act and juggles a million things at once. Is it where we thought we were going to be? We're probably somewhere entirely different, but it's all working out great.
Did you copy that?
At the moment, it's like first run with show lights on, and then they're always afraid that it's too dark for jumping and that things, because they haven't seen it before. And we don't have the follow spots yet. That's a bit of the problem, because when we have follow spots, then they will always be in the lights. At this moment, we don't have all the follow spots yet, so then it can happen that it's too dark and then they feel unsafe and it's too dangerous. Yeah, of course, the testing with the automated follow spot system is totally new, and then also that's the first time we have so huge video screen. Yeah, sometimes like when you're doing skating, you cannot go on the ice because you're skating. How can you fix a problem with a light when you cannot go on the ice? That's sometimes difficult to everyone at this point of the production. Everyone needs like a certain time frame to get on the ice, and you have to fight for your time frame.
I think I will sit with Thomas,
Sure.
because on the screen I have the full image and I can see if the timings are correct.
Oh, okay.
Here I only see half of it. And
Sure.
Unless
okay,
you want me to sit.
fine. No, you do what you need to do. So.
Okay.
It's journey. I've been up, down.
Well, it's actually the dancers, the skaters that we filmed on Green Key. The ice was completely painted in green with the background. And we use those images now to map them into a completely different environment, clouds. So in this image you see here is a test to see if the effect works with the content we want to create.
Trying to get the feeling I've been.
Well, we started working in Belgium end of July, beginning of August, so that's now about 3 months ago. And then we have another 3 weeks, 4 weeks here. So in total about 4 months, I think, from conception until delivery.
It's just two of us to premiere, you know, the normal exciting moments. But everything's ready, we're fine. Not too many problems, everything under control.
Thank you, Act 2. We're getting there. I mean, obviously there's always going to be something that is different from one show to the next show, but the overall picture is finished, it's all there.
I think still we got these kind of stress moments that you've got a kind of feeling like, wow, everybody out.
I can't control anymore how the destiny of the show will work, so I just leave it in the lap of the gods and hope it all works.
Really excited just to get this whole tour started.
We've been working for over 2 months now, and there's been so much build-up, and I think it's just going to feel like such a big release to finally put our hard work out there in front of an audience.
Und jetzt hier,
Maria, ein Stückchen weiter hier rüber, so und einmal
Costume designer, Edwin Pingley.
A huge relief. It's been such a build-up, so to finally go out there and skate for an audience. It's amazing.
It was so much fun. I'm so happy.
At the moment, I'm happy.
just like any show. It doesn't really have its own life until it's being performed to an audience.
Also ich war das erste Mal hier, ich war total begeistert. Ich habe schon jahrelang was davon gehört und wollte eigentlich immer hinfahren. Wir haben einfach die Gelegenheit genutzt, unsere Mutter eingeladen, übernachten heute auch noch in Dortmund und wir sind total begeistert, haben wir gerade noch gesagt.
Wunderbar, das ist ein Erlebnis für die ganze Familie. Da können wir alle hin und das hat uns allen Spaß gemacht.
Ja, als ob es keine Schwerkraft gibt, sowas habe ich noch nicht gesehen.
Die Kostüme fand ich sehr schön, zum Beispiel bei Copacabana. Das Bunte und wie sie das so hochhoben und das fand ich sehr schön. Die Hochzeitskleider fand ich ganz toll.
Bei Holiday on Ice hat sich eine große Wandlung ergeben. Die tänzerischen Einlagen waren sehr bemerkenswert und zu der Musik, das passte alles wunderbar.
Was ich total süß fand, war, wo die Orangen auf den Köpfen trugen und also ich fand das total süß und wie sie dann ihre Männchen da hoch und runter hoben. Also ich fand das einfach total faszinierend und auch von der Fantasie her total geil gemacht.
Ganz großartig, also hervorragend, kann man nur sagen.
Ja, es war einmalig schön, ja.
Was hat dir denn ganz besonders toll gefallen?
Alles.
Die Dame kurz nach der Halbzeit, die in den Seilen gegangen hat oder Akrobat gespielt hat. Das war gut.
Allein die Kostüme waren total faszinierend und die ganzen Stunts, wo die Leute da in der Luft flogen, einfach faszinierend.
Also ich fand die Show mit den beiden seidenen Bändern richtig klasse. Einfach zum Teil atemberaubend, das war echt spitzenmäßig.
Besonders gut hat mir die Dame gefallen, die sich an den Bändern da hat hochziehen lassen. Das fand ich also faszinierend.
Also ich fand das gut, dass da so viele verschiedene Farben eingesetzt worden sind und das, wo dieser mit dem Teddybär und mit den Figuren.
Ebenfalls Power, aber die Season of Love, das waren doch hervorragende Damen in Weiß. Wunderbar.
Welches Kostüm hat dir denn am allerbesten gefallen?
Mit den Bären?
Das mit den Bären.
Ja, das ist ja immer so ein Highlight. Die Bären und die Figuren für Kinder, das gehört einfach mit dazu, ne? Dass die auch so ein bisschen Begeisterung finden. Und wenn die dann so auf einen zukommen und die mit einbeziehen, die Kinder, das finde ich besonders schön.
Ich fand, als das arme Kind dieses goldene Kleid anhatte, das fand ich schön. Auch mit dem Teddybär.
Die Frau mit dem Seil, die rumgetanzt ist, das war am besten. Das hat mir am besten gefallen.
Bei mir war es die Tropicana, also Copacabana Show. Also das hat mich schon echt beeindruckt, wie das Flair so rübergekommen ist, wie die da getanzt haben und alles so, der Rhythmus einfach, das hat mich schon mitgerissen.
Ja, die Kostüme, die Musik, einfach alles. Einmal das, wo sie in die Luft geflogen ist, ich fand das total genial, wie sie sich hat fallen lassen. Und das, wo die sich immer hochgehoben haben, eigentlich egal wer. Ich fand das einfach faszinierend, wie die sich gegenseitig halten konnten mit einer Hand, das und so. Ich fand das ganz, ganz klasse, super toll.
Also total cool fand ich das, wo die Bräute da rauskamen. Sowas habe ich total noch nie gesehen, ne? Das ist wirklich einmalig.
Ja, das Finale vor allen Dingen, wenn die Lichter angegangen sind von den Sternen und ja, ich weiß nicht, wie dieses eine Lied hieß. Also eigentlich fand ich alles schön.
Also hier, unserer Enkelin hat es ganz großen Spaß gemacht. Gesagt, es war viel, viel schöner live dabei zu sein. War schön, ja.
Die LEDs? Doch, ich fand sie sehr effektiv. Sie haben viele Sachen auch betont, hervorgehoben. War richtig gut.
Das Bühnenbild vor allen Dingen, dieser Farbwechsel von den, also wirklich einfach toll. Und diese schnellen Wechsel bei den Tänzern, also super.
Mir haben die kleinen Puppen, die ihr Kleid dann hochgezogen haben und wieder runter, die haben mir gefallen. Und die Sterne und die Abschlusstänze haben mir gut gefallen.
Bei mir ist es schon Jahre her und zu dieser Zeit war das alles nur so mehr tänzerisch, aber die Akrobatik, die fehlte da halt doch. Und
Lang ist sehr.
Ja, heute ist es doch viel interessanter, auch für uns jetzt. Und ich glaube, die Kinder haben auch sehr viel Spaß gehabt.
Das hat mir ganz toll gefallen. Wir waren vor, ich glaube, 6, 7 Jahren das letzte Mal da. Und ja, also ganz toll. Das nächste Mal kommen wir bestimmt wieder.
Von Neuem sehr, sehr interessant. Und wir werden also mit Sicherheit beim nächsten Mal wieder dabei sein.
Aber ich weiß, ich komme auf jeden Fall wieder.
bin eigentlich eher so der Fußballtyp, aber das war schon klasse, muss ich sagen.
It was a fantastic show! It was so great!
she tried to be a star. Tony always stand at bar across the crowded floor. They worked from 8 till 4. They were young and they had each other. Who could ask for